Alright, here we go, boys. Quick video update of my breeding season that I'm still gonna continue to breed through this winter. So I'll show you guys real quick what I did. What I did is I went to Lowe's and got some plexiglass and had Lowe's cut the plexiglass to the size of my doors. So what I did, now that it's raining and it's real windy, the birds are still breeding because that water and that wind is staying out of the box, as you guys can see here. Got this little baby. I split the parents up because I'm gonna redo the mating. I do keep my lights on overnight so it keeps the box warm for the birds, and it seems like they continue to breed. I do this every year. I've had this particular cage for, well, I rebuilt it, but I've had the same setup for now 4 years, so this is what I've always done. As you guys can see here, we still got 2 babies, nice and healthy and growing up, even though it's kind of cold. But just doing the extra things can help you out. We are still giving away the pair at 1,000 subscribers, which we're only about 40 subscribers away. So anybody that wants to tell their friends or family or any other fellow pigeon fancier, just giving away 1 pair just to kind of make it fun for everyone. Everyone might not win, but you know, there is future ideas that I have to try to get just people interested in the sport hobby. And yeah, so I'll show you guys some of the pairs I'm leaving together. That way you guys can have like an idea of how I breed my pigeons. So this pair, I've had this pair for I want to say together, they've been together this last year, but I bred them back in 2016 and they made me some pretty nice pigeons. So I'm gonna go ahead and keep them together. I want to make a certain amount of birds out of this pair, and then once I do that, then I'll switch them out. Different cock on a different hen. Then I got this pair here that I just recently put together. This hen is one of my foundation hens, the workhorse hen, and she's produced very, very good on several different birds. And this cockbird here, I really liked his performance, that I think will complement her performance. So I'm gonna breed them together and hope for the best. I am expecting for them to produce themselves, but we'll see how they do. Then this cock, I just split him up. I'm gonna continue to let him raise the 2 babies until they're old enough to eat on their own, and then he'll be going on his new hen. Usually on breeding, I'll give you guys a tip that I got in. I'm sure most of you guys may know already, but the cockbird is the one that does most of the feeding. So if you're gonna plan on splitting your pairs, you can wait till the babies are old enough. But if you split the hen from the cock will continue to feed the babies, and at least you have your hen and your cock ready to go on their new mates, because they're not mated to each other anymore. So it kind of helps speed up the process on mating him to the new hen and his hen to a new cock. Then right here we have a daughter of my workhorse hen, and this cock here is a full brother to the cock that's on the workhorse hen. So the reason why I'm doing this mating is to try to produce more of the same kind of pigeon, hopefully. You know, because the matings are kind of identical, so we're just expecting to produce the same kind of pigeon. Then we got this pair here. She's the mother to the 2 black babies you guys saw in the other cage, in the other box. And since she had already been split up for a few days, I put her on the new cockbird that she will be breeding with. This pair has never been mated together, but both birds performed really, really good. She's actually my best performing hen I've ever flown and bred. I've flown a few good pigeons, but she's definitely the best one out of everything I've ever flown. Her name is the Black Star hen, and that's where she got her name from. because she was a little superstar every time I flew her. This bird here is a grandson to the workhorse hen. So same thing, trying the same thing as the two other pairs, running the workhorse hen's blood back to my what I call my dun pepperhead blood, and everything. Of course, all my birds go back to Big Red. They're either kids or grandkids or double great grandkids, and that's how I kept some of these birds going. And then here's another mating I did. This pair here is a young pair. I didn't fly these birds too long due to me breeding them for breeding purposes. This is the first time I personally try this. When I started with my family of birds, I talked to a lot of good guys that had done great in the hobby, and most of them, or at least the average response, was you want to start with good performing pigeons. So I've never bred from birds that were unflown before until I bred them myself, and these two pigeons did fly, not as long as the rest of my other birds, but I'm not looking for the performance out of these particular birds. I'm looking for the performance out of the babies, because if the birds can't reproduce what I'm looking for, they weren't gonna work for me anyway. So hopefully we get this pair to produce what I'm looking for them to produce, and then I will keep you guys updated. So comment, subscribe, share, and let me know what you guys think, and we'll keep you guys updated.